Imagine being haunted by a specter from the past, every Christmas Eve. Our tale begins with a man, an ordinary man no different from you or me who, as the clock strikes midnight on every Christmas Eve, is visited by a ghost from his past. This isn't your usual rattling chains, boo-scaring apparition. No, this phantom is a chilling reminder of the man's past misdeeds, a spectral embodiment of regret and consequence. The specter hails from a time in the man's life that he'd rather forget. A time when he made choices that he now deeply regrets. Every Christmas Eve, like clockwork, the ghost appears to him, not with a haunting wail or a frightful visage, but with a simple recounting of his past mistakes. The man's old sins, long buried in the deep recesses of his mind, are brought back to life by the ghost's words, as vivid and as stinging as the day he first committed them. At first, the man tried to ignore the ghost, dismissing it as a figment of his imagination, a consequence of too much holiday cheer perhaps. But as the years rolled by, the ghost's presence grew stronger, its words more piercing, its message unmistakable. The man's past misdeeds were catching up to him, and there was no outrunning them. Haunted by the specter, the man now dreads the arrival of Christmas Eve. The joy and merriment of the holiday season are overshadowed by the chilling reminder of his past. He yearns for the warmth of Christmas morning, for the ghost only visits him on Christmas Eve, leaving him to contemplate his actions as the dawn breaks on Christmas Day. The man is left wondering if he can ever escape his past or if his Christmases are forever cursed. Can he break free from the shackles of his past mistakes, or is he doomed to spend every Christmas Eve in the company of his phantom of Christmas past? As the clock ticks closer to midnight, the man braces himself for another visit, another reminder of his past, another chilling Christmas Eve. What if the most anticipated gift turned into your worst nightmare? Let's venture into a chilling tale of Christmas cheer gone awry. Picture this, a young girl, her eyes brimming with joy as she unwraps a beautifully wrapped Christmas gift. To her delight, she finds a delicate porcelain doll, with glossy ringlets of hair and eyes as blue as the winter sky. Yet beneath the doll's innocent facade lies something far more sinister. As days turn into nights, the family begins to notice strange happenings. Objects move inexplicably, doors slam shut without a breeze. Whispers echo through the silence of the night, sending shivers down their spines. And at the center of it all, the doll, its once enchanting eyes now seeming to gleam with an eerie, malevolent light. The doll, it appears, has a life of its own. It seems to move of its own accord, appearing in places where no one has placed it. Its presence brings a chill to the air, a sense of dread that permeates the once joyful home. In a desperate attempt to end the nightmare, the family decides to get rid of the doll. They bury it, burn it, even try to give it away. But no matter what they do, the doll always finds its way back home. Each return is more terrifying than the last, the doll's malevolence growing with each resurrection. The family is left in a state of perpetual fear, the joy of Christmas replaced by the terror of the unknown. The once anticipated Christmas gift has become their worst nightmare. They realize with a bone-chilling dread that this doll is no mere toy, it's a vessel of evil, a malevolent entity that has taken up residence within their home. And so the tale of the Christmas gift serves as a stark reminder of the uncanny, the unexplainable, the horror that hides in plain sight. It's a chilling testament to the fact that sometimes the most innocent of objects can harbor the most terrifying of evils. The family is left in fear, realizing that the doll is not just a toy but a vessel of evil. A Christmas dinner that leaves a taste of fear and dread. Imagine a family gathered around a festive table, the air filled with the aroma of roasted turkey and buttery mashed potatoes, the warmth of laughter and shared stories. The grandfather's chair, empty for years, is a poignant reminder of a loved one lost. But tonight, when the clock strikes 12, the merriment will be shattered. At the stroke of midnight, a chill sweeps across the room. The laughter dies, replaced by a sudden, eerie silence. The family stares in disbelief as a spectral figure materializes at the head of the table. The ghost of their grandfather, long departed, now seated in his old chair. The room fills with a bone-chilling cold, the flickering candlelight casting eerie shadows on the ghost's face. His eyes, hollow and sorrowful, bore into each of their hearts. The jovial chatter of moments ago seems like a distant echo, replaced by a silence so profound you could hear a pin drop. The ghost raises a spectral hand, gesturing to the family as if to command their attention. His voice, a hollow echo of the man they once knew, speaks of a family secret long buried, an old betrayal, a stolen inheritance, a legacy tarnished. The family listens, their faces a mix of shock and terror as the grandfather's ghost reveals the truth that shatters their festive spirit. As suddenly as he appeared, the ghost vanishes, leaving behind a table of stunned faces and a heavy silence. The taste of the Christmas feast turns to ashes in their mouths. The twinkling Christmas lights seem to mock their shock, their festive spirit replaced by a haunting revelation. They sit there, frozen in time, their minds struggling to comprehend the truth. The ghost of their grandfather, the family secret, the shattered merriment, it all feels like a nightmare, but the icy dread in their hearts confirms its reality. The family is left shocked and scared, their Christmas dinner forever marred by the haunting revelation. A Christmas carol that brings not joy, but sheer terror. This is the tale of a small town, shrouded in the chilling embrace of a Christmas Eve tradition that is far from merry. It's a story that has been whispered from generation to generation, a tale of a ghostly choir that pierces the silent night with their haunting song. Each year, as the clock strikes midnight, a spectral procession of voices can be heard echoing through the frosty air. They sing a carol, but not one of cheer and goodwill. It's a melody that sends shivers down the spine, a chilling version of a classic Christmas carol, twisted and distorted, that resonates with a bone-chilling dread. Now, you might think this is just a spooky tale to add some thrill to the holiday season, but here's the chilling part. It's said that those who hear this ghostly carol are marked for death in the coming year, a grim prophecy woven into the fabric of a Christmas tradition. Despite numerous attempts to debunk this eerie legend, the ghostly carol continues to echo each year, unfaltering, unyielding. And with each passing year, the death toll rises, adding credence to the haunting melody's deadly promise. The townsfolk, once welcoming of the festive season, now live in fear. The twinkling Christmas lights that once painted a picture of warmth and joy now cast long, ominous shadows. The laughter and merriment replaced by hushed whispers and anxious glances. Each Christmas Eve is no longer a time of celebration but a chilling reminder of the deadly carol. The town is held captive by this spectral choir, their joyous season marred by the grim reaper's tune. A Christmas carol that brings not joy but sheer terror, a melody that serves as a death knell to those who dare to listen. The town lives in fear, each Christmas Eve not a time of celebration but a chilling reminder of the deadly carol. In the face of this terrifying tradition, one can't help but wonder, is there such a thing as Silent Night? Or is it merely the calm before the storm, the quiet before the choir of the damned begins their grim serenade? These chilling Christmas tales remind us that not every holiday season is filled with joy and laughter. We began with The Phantom of Christmas Past, a tale that took us back in time, revealing a haunting figure from a forgotten past. The eerie presence of this phantom was a stark reminder of the mistakes we've made, showing us that the past can come back to haunt us in the most unsettling ways. Next, we explored The Christmas Gift. The story was a chilling reminder that not all presents come wrapped in shiny paper. The terrifying events that unfolded after the opening of that seemingly innocent gift were a stark illustration of the dangers that can lurk in the most unexpected places. Then we delved into The Christmas Dinner, a tale that took a sinister turn. Instead of a joyful family gathering, we were met with a dreadful twist, a macabre banquet that left us questioning the true meaning of family bonds and the lengths some will go to preserve them. Our fourth tale, The Christmas Carol Terror, proved that even the most joyful melodies can hide a terrifying secret. The chilling echoes that resonated from that innocent carol were a stark reminder of the darkness that can lurk beneath the surface of our most beloved traditions. As we reflect on these stories, we see common threads of regret, fear, and the supernatural woven through each tale. They remind us that horror isn't confined to the shadows of a dark alley or the pages of a gothic novel. It can creep into our lives in the most ordinary of moments, even during the festive season. So as you unwrap your presents, feast on your Christmas dinner, and sing your carols this year, remember these chilling tales. For they serve as a stark reminder that horror can strike even during the most joyous times. Good night and sweet dreams.